Okay guys, what's going on? It's Curtis, and today we have a little bit of a different video. I decided I'm going to start a challenge where I take an account on Wealthsimple Trade, which is a Canadian brokerage, and I'm going to invest money into it weekly, monthly. You kind of sort that out as we go, but I want to take this account from $0 where it currently is right now, and hopefully we can get it to the six-figure mark. It probably won't be within a year. That'd be very tough to do, but relatively sooner rather than later. So we're starting from zero, trying to get this account to $100,000 and beyond through just smart investing and ideally through dividends. But I know there's some dividend paying ETFs, and ETFs are maybe a safer route. But we're going to browse the market, see what's out there, and we're going to start literally today. So let's get into it. Okay, here we are on Wealthsimple Trade, and as you can see, I've already opened my TFSA. That's where we're going to be doing all of this trading. When I say trading, I should really say investing, because we're just going to buy and hold, like set and forget it. We're not really looking at buying and selling to make a couple bucks here. But what we're going to do, we're going to fund the account. I already have an idea of what stock I'm going to buy. So I'm going to fund the account first, and then we're going to try and buy the stock first together. So we click add money. We're going to choose from my bank account, see if that actually is the best way to do it. I'm going to fund it with $95 because I expect there's going to be a couple of fees included with this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit next. It's supposed to be instant. Again, a total of $95 Canadian. We're going to hit submit and see if this actually works. Says our deposit is complete, which is a good sign. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can purchase our stock. Okay, so this is the stock we're going to be buying today. It's Canadian Natural Resources Limited. Ticker is CNQ.TO. TO is the TSX, the Toronto Stock Exchange. Being Canadian, I will likely not buy anything that is not on the Toronto Stock Exchange because you pay a lot higher taxes when the time comes around. Obviously, the TFSA, it's tax-free. So anyway, that kind of changes when you get into buying American companies. So we're going to just stay with Toronto stock exchange companies that are listed on the TSX and go from there. But this is the stock we're looking at. Currently, it's at 43.49. I think it has a dividend history payout of close to like 25 years. So I mean, again, I'm very much so a beginner at this, so I'm not going to try and withhold anything. But I do know two very important numbers. One being the dividend yield, so it pays roughly 5.4% per year. And then that's the dollar value there, $2.35 per share, roughly. And then the ex-dividend date. So essentially, if I have the dividend and if I have the stock and I hold the stock before this date, I will receive a dividend. I believe I have that correct. So this is the stock I'm looking at. Again, I've kind of done a little bit of back-end research where they have about 25 years of history with paying dividends and continuously growing their dividend payment year over year. So without further ado, let's go and buy this stock. Okay, here we are on TradingView. I actually decided to take this one step further and go and look at the price analysis on it. And this is actually, to me, a very good buy. Currently in a little bit of a downtrend right now, which is totally fine. That's kind of expected. But where I see a lot of activity is the level we're at right now, which is actually a very strong level. And I'll show you kind of a hack on how I kind of look at the markets. If you go to the line chart and you're just looking at continuous touches, previous history continuous touches. So you can see literally right where it is there, right where the price is, right over here. There's a touch here, kind of touches here and goes through, a touch here, touch here, touch here. Look back, there's almost a touch there. So I'm going to draw line tool right there, the horizontal line tool. I'm going to go back to the candlestick chart, and I'm going to go back in history. So touch, 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 so on and so forth. And now obviously we're talking years past here, so it hasn't ever reached that in previous history. But as far back as 2022, it has respected this level many times and come down to touch it. So I'm kind of looking at here by October, late October, we're either going to break above a little bit or break down below and kind of come down to these lows. It's my prediction, but nonetheless, we're going to buy this right now today, and hopefully we see the dividends come late September. Okay, so I'm back on Wealthsimple Trade. I have my $95 in the account right here. So we're just going to go ahead and hit find a stock. We're going to type in CNQ. There it is, Canadian Natural Resources Limited on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Gonna click that, and so it's currently trading at 43.49. We put $95 in the account, so theoretically we should have enough to buy 2 shares. So I'm going to put that in there, and it brings our estimated cost up to $27. I'm just going to do a market buy at current price. There's other options here: limit buy, stop limit buy, and stop market buy, but we're just going to buy it at current price right now. Buy in shares or dollars, whatever you want. I want 2 shares because that's what I funded my account for, and hopefully have some left over. And it's going to go into my TFSA. So we're going to hit next, or sorry, it's going to deposit from my TFSA. We're going to hit next. Okay, so we hit next, and I totally overlooked one thing. It is a weekend, so this is going to fill hopefully as soon as the market opens, which I believe is going to be Monday morning. Stocks is a bit different. It's Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time for New York Open. So a little bit of a hiccup here. I was anticipating this to go through right now live with you. I don't think that's going to happen though, so we're going to stick around. We'll come back on Monday, and we'll see if this actually went through. Okay, you guys. So I actually completely forgot to come back and check on the market on Monday after I made that first half of the video. But as you can see, I did initially come back, and we did buy the C&Q shares. Like I mentioned, I bought 2 C&Q shares, and then we actually came back a few days later and bought some Enbridge. So I am going to continue to grow this account. I do apologize I didn't actually capture me getting the 2 shares put into my account, but I do have some other stocks and ETFs on my watch list here. So I do encourage you guys to come back in the next following weeks, months, and years, and continue to watch me grow this account. I'm going to do this live in front of all of you. So if you are on that kind of journey into investing and long-term growth stocks, I should really say dividend paying stocks, not really growth stocks, I will be adding to this account every other week, every 2 weeks. So I encourage you to subscribe, like the video, and come back so you can watch all my future videos. I think this is going to be a really fun challenge that you guys can also not only watch and learn from, but also participate in yourself. So please make sure to show your support, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.